Welcome back, fans. This is Dave Yearwood. Got a great show here on PWI's Championship Wrestling today, and as usual, I'll have my co-host, Dallas James, if he ever makes his way in here to the arena tonight. But we got a great show, as I was saying. Looking forward to seeing a lot of great matches. Right there, you're seeing one of the great ones here in the PWI, Diamond Dan. Been a couple weeks since we've seen him, and looks like he is recuperated from some burns.
Hey, needs to give me some directions how to get out of here. You're always in a different place. Let me get sit down here.
Well, come on in here, Dallas. We're about to see Diamond Dan in there against the Rock and Roll Rebel, the man from Tupelo, Mississippi. The Rock and Roll Rebel there, one of the big names down south, making his way north here.
Man, I got my microphone set up here. Hey, there's that clown in the front row. Hot Shot the Clown.
Old Hot Shot, he's back again, and Hot is about the name for everybody here at PWI Championship Wrestling. There you go, taking the arm around on the Rock and Roll Rebel. Dallas, great show today. Fans are going to see some of the big names. We're going to see, well, we'll see the Playboy, Johnny Lee, in action. The Dice Man will be back, Dallas.
I understand he is back, looking better than ever, and has something to prove here at PWI.
Speaking of things to prove, Dallas, the fans will be taking a look today, I hear, of the new PWI Tag Team Champions.
Yes, and there's
been some changes.
There's a lot to be talked about when we talk about the tag team ranks right now.
Yeah. Some changes happening here in the PWI. We will get to that.
A lot of changes and a surprise. I cannot believe for the life of me who it is, but we're not going to give that away. You're going to hear from Austin and I later. We got a lot to talk about.
Well, I could have bet on that, but right here we got Diamond Dan. Got a reverse figure four there, taking the leg back on the Rock and Roll Rebel. Diamond Dan, as you remember, Dallas, had a close facial there by one El Diablo from Mexico with a little, well, the rage used to be candle cuts for the fashion unique. Well, he had one towards the face there, but it looks like he's come out rather unscarred from the flamethrower of El Diablo. But right there, he's taken one body slam from the Rock and Roll Rebel.
Rock and Roll Rebel, up-and-coming wrestler here at PWI.
Oh, flying sod buster there across the chest of Diamond Dan.
Now I lost my train of thought.
Well, as you climb back aboard there, we take a look. Nice leg drag there by LD.
The splendid Jim caught him.
The Diamond Dan there taking him down.
Rock and Roll Rebel beat Billy Newton a couple weeks ago, and now he's moving up here, taking on Diamond Dan. Diamond Dan, as we know, been tag teaming a lot with Quicksilver, Fire and Ice, but now going the singles route. His former partner still live in the TV tournament. That'll be coming up here in a few weeks. Him and Heartthrob. Quicksilver and Heartthrob. Should be a good match.
The Heartthrob.
That's your favorite, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. He's one of the all-time favorites here in PWI fan land. No doubt.
I like it when he's on because a lot of people call the hotline.
Yeah, I don't care to field those calls too often, though. And count back there as Diamond Dan steps back, and the Rock and Roll Rebel not rolling too well at the moment. Diamond Dan working the inner thigh there of the Rebel. Nice takeover by Rock and Roll Rebel.
Nice hip toss there. Caught Dan off guard, took him right to the mat. This is a nice new arena we're in here for these matches this week. Fans are lively. We see our usual people out here at the PWI events have a lot of new faces, and of course there's old Hot Shot. I think maybe he's the PWI mascot.
Could be. Another one fans will be interested in seeing is the new name, the big name coming into the PWI, Mr. Ian Rotten will be making his PWI appearance here.
Ian Rotten on today's program. Of course, Ian has wrestled for many organizations, probably the most known, where he gained the most notoriety, ECW. And we all know about Extreme Championship Wrestling, and he's going to prove. There's a roll-up.
We got it. Two.
Oh!
Just two on that, Dallas. Just two.
I was going to say, of course, PWI, Pro Wrestling International, there are no boundaries. And with Ian Rotten, That could be severely tested. He is a wild one.
El Diablo testing. The Rock and Roll Rebel there is able to kick out one more time. And now has control. Taking
Come on, referee's on the ropes.
Taking it across the ears of Diamond Dan. Raking his eyes across the rope. And the Rebel moving in. Pounding. Pounding at the midsection of Diamond Dan.
Referee needs to get in there and break him. They're in the corner. He's counting over there. He's been counting for a week.
Diamond Dan into the corner. Shoulder block. Another one.
I smell an upset.
Well, this is
Maybe Bubba's just around.
pretty high. Pardon me. But this is a caliber wrestler in itself. I don't know that you could rightfully call it an upset. Diamond Dan definitely got him on a flip here. 2, 3, and we have a pin here. Diamond Dan with a victory over the Rock and Roll Rebel.
Well, it was tough. Rock and Roll Rebel had him reeling there towards the end, but Diamond Dan, you know, he always seems to pull that sunset flip out when you think he's going to get defeated and he's had enough. Somewhere he reaches down low and gets that sunset flip. Now the Rock and Roll Rebel's upset with the referee, but that was a good maneuver there by Diamond Dan as we take a look at part of the match here on the replay. Back and forth it went. Diamond Dan there on top early in the match. Then a little bit later you'll see the Rock and Roll Rebel taking it to the Splendid Gym. But as you see, that sunset flip, Dave, got him one more time. And the winner in our opening contest, Diamond Dan.
Fans, stay tuned for more and the return of the Dice Man.